Hey, it's A Home Collector here. And today's video we have a very exciting unboxing. In addition to our normal death card offering, we also have a large lot of Battlefield Doug items that just came in. I bought this at an auction about a month ago, just finished getting shipped to me. And yeah, there's some really cool like Bulge, Western Front, 44 into 45 recovered items. So just really awesome stuff. Without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. We'll start with the death cards, of course, then we'll get into the big package. It's probably like 15, 20 pounds worth of stuff in there, so I'm really, really excited about that. I think I'd be better at opening normal envelopes by now, but I'm always afraid to bend cards and things. Okay, so let's see here. So they wrapped them up in my invoice. I'm just going to take that out here real quick. Some fairly premium card, if I remember correctly. Yes, it is. So, this card's pretty cool. This is at first glance, by the way, love these card backings. I don't think I've really seen these ones before. First glance, super boring card for, well, not boring, but regular card for Obergefreiter Josef Hebrand. Died in 1942 in the Caucasus. But the exciting thing here is the casualty record shows that Josef was part of the Brandenburgers. So the Brandenburgers were like the German special forces during World War II. These are the guys that freed Mussolini from imprisonment. They did a whole bunch of crazy stuff throughout the war. Involved in all kinds of different operations. There's a ton of really good information online if you want to take a look. But the other weird thing about this is that shortly after purchasing this card, somebody on the World War II Death Card subreddit posted a card for their relative, and it was this card. It was this card, actually. So I still need to reach out to him, I think. I'm going to try to remember to do that, because I didn't make the connection between the two until like a week later. But yeah, super, super weird coincidence that somebody would post that card at the same time I bought this one. And yeah, just super, super rare unit. You don't see it very often. But yeah, Will, who's a fellow death card collector, he comments on a lot of my death card videos. He found this for sale and pointed it out to me, so I'm very thankful to him to now have this in my collection. So super cool there. Moving on, this is a pretty cool package. This one's been sitting around for a while now, and I just haven't really had anything else coming in to open up with it. And this is a very cool lot because it has something in it that I've been looking for a very long time. And they don't come up very often. Let's see, what do we got here? Alright, so the first item's taped onto the back here. Let's see if I can just rip that tape off. No, yeah, it might just be easier to cut away at one side of that. Okay, there we go. And get that opened up. That's super cool. All right, so this is an original death card size print plate. Super cool. These do not come up very often. And yeah, as you can see, well, as you can tell, if you watch my videos, but also, yeah, this is a very much death card size portrait. No info on who this actually is, unfortunately, but yeah, super cool. I've been collecting death cards for quite a few years now, I think 2017, and I've never seen one for sale. I know at least one other person on the forum who posted one like a year or two ago, but yeah, super interesting find. Not really sure how expensive these plates were to produce. I can't imagine it was too much given the fact they had to do one for every single card. But yeah, not a lot of them seem to have survived or made their way onto the market. So just, yeah, really, really cool find because of that. And the other item here, we have a letter from Oberleutnant Meyer to the Adolf Hoop. Feldpost dated to August of 1940. Oh, yeah, that's right. So this is pretty neat. So it is the, I guess, official notification letting them know that their son had been killed Yeah, I believe that's what this is. German, off the top of my head, is not great. But yeah, it looks like this was signed by Oberlieutenant and Company Führer, Third Company. I'll have to look up the fellow post number there, 12201D. I'll put it down in the comments below. I'll have to look it up later what unit they were with. But yeah, so we have an early war, Battle of France casualty notice and a photo of their son here as well. Yeah, your son, Oberschützen Georg Hoops, died in silk, it looks like. Yeah, I've never seen a set like this before. Like, I know that millions of these had to have been issued, but for some reason I've never seen one. This is around the time that I first discovered German eBay for death cards a couple months back, so... though I haven't really seen any sets like this come up since then either. But yeah, super interesting kind of set there. Now, moving on to the main attraction of the video is the ginormous box here. So, probably weighs a good 15 plus pounds. There's a ton in there. So I figure we'll cut it open, and then I'll move back to the table, and I'll just start pulling stuff out. So there's a couple items in here I'm very excited about. But one in particular, I've read about these, but I've never actually seen one for sale. They get referenced occasionally in the literature and popular culture to an extent. But yeah, I've never had the chance to actually buy one. And this came in a lot that was went for a very reasonable price, I think. Alright, so we got all kinds of packing material here. Alright, small parts enclosed. I had to cut there because the packing list was right there, but that'll be good to be able to verify that everything's here. It's a pretty big lot. It's a pretty hefty packing list too, actually. Oh, it's got a copy of the next auction catalog. Auction catalogs make pretty good references if you have the room to keep them. I guess this isn't like every item in the lot. It's just saying, hey, this is the lot that's in here. So that's cool. But moving on, then we have additional parts inside. Oh, so that was the other thing. It looked like these were in Riker boxes in the auction. It didn't look like they had the lids for the auction photos, so I'm hoping they have them here. Otherwise, it's going to be kind of weird having Riker boxes without lids. So for those of you who don't know, the Riker boxes are like those black, like cardboard type material boxes that you see at like Militaria shows. A lot of collectors use them. They're pretty cheap and nice looking storage mediums. That was everything out of the box there. So we'll oh gosh, we got a lot of stuff. We'll do what we usually do for the normal unboxings. We'll go smallest box, the largest box here. Small parts enclosed. Yeah, what is in here? I have no idea actually. Guess we'll find out. So it looked to me, they had multiple lots of like Battlefield Doug stuff they were selling. So it looks to me like somebody had spent a lot of time doing Battlefield, recovery kind of stuff. And their collection was getting sold off. I was only able to buy this one lot, unfortunately. Looks like this is all the tags for everything. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, so I'll have to reference the photos and see what all these tags tie to. Yeah, and unfortunately, the one that I was very interested and exciting about, the tag doesn't have a location on. There is a World War I sword that's been cut down into a trench knife that was dug in 2001 somewhere, apparently. So I guess we're going to, unfortunately, not know exactly where that came from, but that is what it is. All right, so what do we got here? It's nice. Most of these seem to be able to open just in my hands here. So what do we have here? Oh, items dug at a Union camp in Burkeville back in '83. Well, I have a friend who is going to be very happy to have that. I'm not a big Civil War. Let me rephrase that. The Civil War is fascinating. It's not what I collect generally, and I know somebody that will get much more enjoyment out of that than I will, so I will definitely be passing that on to him. If you have not checked out my friend Readout Productions' YouTube channel, he does wonderful documentaries, mostly about like Western PA, U.S. history stuff. Super cool. Really great guy. Highly recommend you check it out. We also do a podcast where we review movies and stuff in our related channel called Heterochromedia. So it looks like there's a few. I don't remember seeing these in the auction, but all right. What do we have here? Oh gosh. Malone's Crossing, 1864. I don't know where Malone's Crossing is. South of Reims Station. Interesting. Oh, we have a mini ball in wood there. That's pretty cool. It looks like this other piece of wood just cracked over the years, which is unfortunate. All right, the last item here. All right, this is actually a World War II item, looks like. Yeah, we have German ID disc fragment, looks like. Half of one. Let's see. What for? Vogfell Rendsburg? Looks like what? First PR 372. 8th Company. Yeah, I'm not super great at translating these. I'll have to reach out to somebody who is. The other item here. This is an older ID disc. Something. See, like 11th Company maybe, and then 511. I'll have to really take a closer look at those later. Yeah, German ID discs are outside of my field, or outside of my area of expertise, I guess. Not really my field. Let's move on here. All right. Getting into some bigger boxes of stuff. Let's see here. Where's the best place to cut that open? Probably right around in here. Yeah, there were, like I said, I think like 6 or 7 lots of this stuff. The other one that I bid on that I unfortunately did not get had a bunch of like Battlefield Doug like rifles and stuff, which is, if you've been around the channel a while, you know I do like my Battlefield recovered weapons. So that was a bit unfortunate. I did not win that, but when I did win that, it freed up the budget to actually buy this lot, which was my second pick out of the group. So worked out pretty well. That's some sturdy paper. All right. Oh, they packaged these well. Look at that. Crap, the glass actually survived. I am impressed. I doubt we will be so lucky with every single one of these items, but hopefully we are. That'd be pretty cool if we are. Let's open this up here. Okay. Move that. Ooh, yeah, so here we have a nice German bayonet scabbard and frog. Super, super cool. Yeah, you see the scabbards in the Battlefield Doug bayonets fairly often. I don't think I've ever seen a frog, or not in a long time. That's super cool. That looks pretty sick, actually. I like the choice of the red felt for the background there. Unfortunately, again, I'll have to look at the tags that were on it with the auction. I don't know if this Battle of the Bulge label goes with that or what, but that's a super nice Doug piece and a great display, too. I quite like that. And then we'll move on here. Oh man, that was a loud noise. Alright. Still recording, good. Okay, so we got 2 boxes in this. I will say the auction house packed these very well. I'm quite impressed. And shipping actually wasn't that bad. I think it was, what, $40 for them to pack and ship this? So, not terrible at all. So, alright, what's in box number 2? Cardboard, my favorite. Alright. Ooh, oh yeah. There's some good stuff in here. So, it's like some of it moved around a little bit, but let me try to get this cardboard out the inside the lid here. There we go. Okay, so let's readjust here. All right. So here we have what's left of some field glasses, looks like, which is pretty unusual. We also have what's a very, not World War II looking buckle, maybe it is. So in this box here, a couple items. We have parts of a mortar found in the area of Kulturherberg. Part received a direct hit found with the plastic coordinate map. So probably from a German mortar position that was shelled. Looking at the map, looking at the coordinate marker here, yeah. It's pretty neat. Also here, we have this MP40 magazine. Was found loaded, is not currently to be imported back into the U.S. because you can't import ammo like that. But yeah, this was MP40 clip, recovered May 2001 in Camp Elsenborn, Eastern Belgium. The clip was found full with only American material around, liberated weapon, question mark. It's a magazine, not a clip, but that's pedantic. And the last item here, this buckle, is pretty neat. This is just a standard German buckle, has the remains of the belt in it, which is super cool. This is probably one of the cooler pieces that I had the story on from bidding on the auction. German belt buckle recovered in the remains of a U.S. pack. Also contained a mess kit with owner's name on it from New Jersey. Mess kit was returned to owner. He was a machine gunner, Company I, 39th Infantry, 9th Division, making it from North Africa to VE Day without a scratch. So that's pretty cool. So basically, I guess they must have been digging up in the... I assume all these were found in the same area around Kulturberg and Camp Elsenborn. But yeah, they found the remains of his pack with his mess kit in it, and they were able to ID him because he must have carved his name into it. That's so cool. And he was alive, too, to actually, give that back to. So that's a really neat... that takes this from just being a battlefield dug buckle to being, a really early... I mean, it was a war trophy that, just got left behind for whatever reason. So that's super cool. All right, is this the sword box? It's like Christmas morning, I'll tell you what. Alright, more cardboard. Alrighty. So, what do we have in this box? Oh, we have a mix of stuff. Oh yeah, we have a, I don't know why it's upside down there. A Luftwaffe hat cockade. Recovered in the sector of Kulturberg, was found with material of the 9th U.S. Infantry Division, was probably a souvenir. We have what's left of a canteen cup that's been flattened. Recovered in woods east of Twin Villages, either 277th Volksgrenadier or 12th SS Panzer. Flare pistol cartridge recovered a few feet away from the cup. That's super cool. And this one's actually ruptured. And looks like was unused. It's pretty neat. And we have, yeah, another set of, well, these are actually goggles, not glasses. Very crusty. Have some buttons scattered in here. These are all standard German use pebbled texture kind of buttons. Nothing super fancy, it looks like. And then ointment jar from Camp Elsenborn, Flak Training Center, as well as a syrup cup bottle. So you have Wien, Berlin, Kalterbara, and the syrup bottle here as well. It's pretty neat. There's another button hiding there. We have a lighter. There's a guy on YouTube that restores lighters. I wonder if you'd be able to get that working. It's a US or English. But yeah, Double Sport, Ellisorn. I don't know. And then over here we have a German uniform buttons. Somebody's pocket knife. Looks like. And these little Bakelite containers. I have no idea what this one was for, though. And it's dated on the bottom, if it'll pick it up there, to 1942, actually. Yeah. Doesn't sound like there's anything in there. And then we have some unused, an unused lens for a gas mask. Which is pretty neat. Yeah, lots of cool stuff. I think these are the items. Yeah, I think this tag technically goes with these, but still. So that's cool. That's a nice little lot. One of these days, when I'm retired or win the lottery, I very much want to do a nice, really cool, like, relic hunting trip in Europe. But it's going to be a while. Something that's going to cost me a lot of money and a lot more vacation days than I have. So until then, I will just keep buying Battlefield recovered stuff. So that means the sword's got to be in this one. So we've saved the best for last. Last two boxes. This is getting to be a long video. I don't know if my phone has enough memory for this. Somebody's revving their engine going down the road there. That's fun. What time is it anyway? I got a music lesson here. Oh yeah, we got plenty of time. All right. So what do we got here? The glass is kind of coming out of the lid there, so be careful with that. I say as I drop it on the table. All right, so so what do we got here? So we have what appears to be a Belgian Forest Rangers belt found near Camp Elsenborn from pre-World War II, so that's pretty cool. And we also have a button here, the ET-AT. It'd be nice if I could actually put that on screen. So we have a ET-AT button as well as a buckle there. We have some silverware, U.S. fork, spoon, and knife found in woods north of Camp Elsenborn, area held by the 39th Infantry during the Battle of the Bulge. 39th Infantry, the 9th Division during the Battle of the Bulge. We have what's left of somebody's glove. Or is that a sock? Yeah, a pair of British-made socks, or part of a British-made sock dated 1944. Found in a bottle, was probably used as a petrol lamp. That's super cool, and that explains the wick here. We have a pair of case glasses and buckle found together in the remnants of small wood in the woods east of Rockerath, probably from a member of the 393rd Infantry 99th Division. So I see the glasses here. don't see a buckle, though, unless it's referring to that Forest Rangers buckle. And then we have the ribbon bar and dress button, also from Camp Elsenborn. And then we have a neat lighter. Lighter found near the crossroads of Loschram-Graben and area 394th Infantry. So that's pretty cool as well. I don't think I've ever seen a ground dug ribbon bar device before. That's kind of cool. All right, now it's time for the last one. The one that not that everything else has not been great, but this is the one that I'm most excited about. I'm not going to lie. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so here everything is. And somehow all that glass survived, so credit to the auction house for that. So what do we have? So obviously the first thing I'm going to grab is the one that I am most excited about. This is so cool. Oh wow, and it's even, you can see the remnants of the engraving on the blade there too. That is so sick. Alright, so a little bit of story time. I know next to nothing about dress swords, so I can't tell you when, or I can't tell you what model this is, if it's an infantry sword, whatever. But apparently, at least according to the, well, I think it's infantry based off the grip, because cavalry would have more of a, I think that's a really weird guard for a dress sword, though. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah. World War I, officer's sword cut down to a trench knife. So yeah, if the upper part of the saber's blade were to be broken or bent, rather than throw away the whole sword, I have heard of accounts of soldiers shortening these into fighting knives. I've never seen an example before. So this is so cool. This is like, I was so excited to get this lot specifically for this one item, because I love trench art, and you can't get like more trenchy than taking a sword and cutting it down into a big freaking knife. Oh, that's so cool. Nerding out. That's awesome. So also in here we have this nice shrapnel knife as well, piece of trench art. Super common during World War I to take pieces of shrapnel, fashion them into knives and things. You see letter openers a lot. This is a bit beefy to be a letter opener. It's not particularly sharp, so maybe it was a letter opener. Also, sometimes they'll shape the handle and different things. This is kind of just a unmessed with piece of shrapnel. So, super cool there. Then we have what's left of a French label bayonet, at least according to the tag here. I think that's a label bayonet, is it? Not 100%, but yeah, interestingly, the tip is snapped off. And this one apparently was found in Verdun. So that is a Battle of Verdun recovered French bayonet. That is super cool. See, I didn't see the tag saying that was from Verdun. So yeah, you can imagine, especially with the ferocity of the fighting around Verdun, how that tip was snapped off. Could have also just been for doing something menial with it, but, you know, very well could be something else. All right, then we have a Mauser bayonet here with scabbard. Does the scabbard come off? Because I have a relic one that it does. Oh, yep. Oh, wow. Surprisingly, you can actually still make out the serial number on this one. That is super cool. So I guess the scabbard protected the upper part of the blade here, so you can actually see, if I flip it over, it's serial number 8392. We got like a maker's mark there. And on the back, it's holster? Something holster? H-O-K or H-O-F? E-O-F? That's super cool. Put that back in there for now. Yeah, probably not going to be taking that out too often. That's pretty sweet. And the last item here is a World War I U.S. bolo knife, also found in the vicinity of Verdun. So definitely after the famous battle, but that is a chonky boy, ain't it? You can just make out what's left of the U.S. marking there. And I see a 1, 2, 5, rest was serial. And then we have like what looks like the bottom of the flaming bomb proof mark, and then 1917 manufacture there. Super girthy. Honestly, somebody who's really skilled with metal could probably restore this one, but I like my Battlefield Bug stuff, so I'm not even going to consider doing that. But yeah, super cool. So yeah, 2 Verdun pieces that I did not know about. So that's awesome. I am very much impressed with this lot. I got a stupid cheap deal on it. Nobody else bid on it for some reason, which I was surprised at given how cool some of these items were. But every now and then you get lucky, so always watch on auctions because you can get decent deals if you catch everybody else sleeping. This sword, I cannot get over how cool this sword is. I'm nerding out so hard on that sword, like it's not even funny. But yeah, I don't even have room to put all this on camera. Like I normally do like my after unboxing show and tell with everything, but like there's just a lot here. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna end the video there. Thank you guys for watching. I know this is a bit longer, so thank you for bearing with me. But yeah, there's just some really cool stuff. So yeah, awesome haul. It's going to be a long time before we have another unboxing anywhere near this level. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Happy collecting. Let me know down below what your favorite item was, because I love hearing from you guys. And I will see y'all again very soon.